You know what nobody talks about enough? What happens after the refining fire. We ask God to refine us and let things burn off us that no longer serve us. But what happens when the smoke clears? When everything you thought you needed is gone and you're standing there in the ashes? Babe, that's the moment that belief begins, because the fire doesn't destroy us. It transforms us cell by cell. It changes the entire cellular structure of what it touches. And it's the same for you. When God allows a refining fire, he's not punishing you. He's purifying what can't go into the promise that he's preparing for you. He's preparing the soil of your life for new seed, for multiplication. So if you're feeling bare or empty or scorched, remember this. This is holy ground. The promise is about to be planted in the very place you thought was destroyed. Don't curse the ashes. They're foundations for your abundance. There's a moment after every refining season, after heartbreak, after transition, after surrender, where everything feels still, where life almost feels lifeless. And we ask God, was the refining fire worth it, God? But here's what I've learned walking through my own refining season. The fire doesn't just take away, it transforms, it alters the molecular structure of whatever it touches. In science, fire breaks down the old composition so that new matter can emerge. And spiritually, God does the same thing for us. And when metal goes through fire, the impurities rise to the surface, and it's how gold becomes pure. When seeds fall to the ground and die, their outer shells break, and that's how new life is born. Everything that grows in the kingdom comes through a process of breaking, burning, and becoming. So if you've walked through loss, confusion, or pruning, you're not being punished. You're being prepared. God is burning away everything that can't sustain the weight of the promise that's coming. And I believe some of you are watching and standing in the soil of what it looks like, devastation, but heaven calls it fertile ground, refining fire. And the question is, will you believe it now? Will you partner with the ashes or with the promise? Will you declare death or declare new life? Because the fire was never the end. It was the beginning of the becoming and your belief. And that's the seed that turned ashes into abundance.